So I've just got off the tram and I've come to Meadows for a couple of hours for the day. And I thought I'd come to Meadows because it's somewhere I've never been before. So what my plan is today is go to Meadows and kind of, instead of doing what I normally do when I go to a certain location, I want to just kind of show you the area, as I've never been to Meadows before. I'm not used to the area, so I thought it'd be good if we both kind of did a video together and we both got to know a bit about Meadows. I mean, I'll put some information just above my head about what Meadows is, and it's near the River Trent, and it's like in between West Bridgeford, and that's kind of about all the information I knew before I got on the tram, because I had to know certain bits to obviously get around, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I might do a video tomorrow and go to West Bridgeford and do a video around there. The time currently is 12:15, so 12:15. Like I said, I just got off the tram about 2 minutes ago, and so what I've seen so far, I will show you where I just got off the tram. So further down there, you will see there's a tram stop. I got off on that side, the left side, which the tram came obviously this way to get down there. When I'm obviously coming back, I need to get on the right hand side, but it might not be in that location. So the first thing that I've come to, that I've just got off the tram and seen, is Queen's Walk Recreation Ground. The first thing that makes me think of is the recreation ground in NG3 or NG2, something like that. It makes me think of the forest ground where they do Goose Fair. And I wouldn't really call it much, to be fair, it's kind of a bit like a recreation because it's big, but there's not really much around. This should be good for taking photos. We might take some shots as we get a bit further into the video, but I think mainly what today's purpose of today's video is to explore a bit around this location that I've come today. So like I said, I might make a video and go to West Bridgeford tomorrow, or find somewhere else to go. It's meant to rain at 2 o'clock, but it's only a 30% chance. I will put a picture of it above on the weather app on iPhone. So there isn't really much here at this park, so we'll continue walking on to a different location. Fortunately, because I've never been here before, there's always a possibility that I'll get lost. Hence why I like the app Find My iPhone. I just put the picture of what it looks like when you install it on your iPhone. Normally when you have your iPhone and you buy it, you normally get pre-installed, but just in case you don't, there's the app. Now with Find My iPhone, you can give certain people access to your location. So let's make an example. Let's say my granddad lived in where I am now. Let's say he lived around the corner or just near the tram stop, and I didn't know where I was. I can just request help. I can just message in my location and say, I need help, I don't know where I am, I'm kind of lost. And that's what Find My iPhone is there for. Find My iPhone has been around for a long time. And I think there's like city centres around Meadows. I don't really know much about it, because I mean, there'll be cars and stuff. I mean, you have to still get NCTX because it's in Nottingham. From what I can see, that is a 48 or 49 going to the city loop. So if I didn't want to get the tram, I could go back into Nottingham city centre and take the bus that way. But I don't like taking the bus. I go on the bus too often. I think going on a tram makes the experience a lot better. See, there's one of the trams, but that'll be on the way back. So that's not to kind of get there now, that's to do on the way back. So I'm just seeing what's around us. It's a nice day today, which it normally isn't around this time of year. We're in October, so I don't know where that's going, I don't know. But I don't really often come to locations like this, because normally on foot it takes 50 minutes. And to get the tram, it only took me, 15-20 minutes. So it wasn't actually that bad. The tram got me there quite quick. I got the 41 into Victoria Centre. Then I got on the tram at Lace Market. So the tram stop just outside Lace Market. I got the tram to obviously get into Meadows. I know a friend of mine lives in Meadows, so I've never met him before. I've never seen him in Meadows, so I don't really know much. From what I can see, if I can cross the tram lines carefully, there is signage up here, which I'm going to assume would be helpful if you don't know where you're going. He's got a Meadows way, so we're not actually that far from Nottingham City Centre. It's just that way, keep going forward, and you'll end up making your way into Meadows way again, which is right in Nottingham City Centre. So if my phone died, I've got a power bank as well. Let's say that died and I was stuck. What normal people do, especially people that go hiking and exploring like I do, best thing to do is try and follow as much signage as you're given. As the more signage you've got, I'm on King Lake Lane. Sorry. As I was saying, there is Maid Marian Way, so that will take you back around there. I'm going to assume it's somewhere down there. So I'm going to keep walking. We've got tram lines going all the way down to, I don't know where it goes. Because obviously I don't know much about where I'm kind of going. I don't want to keep going the wrong way. I mean, it's kind of endless. It's like, if you go somewhere like St. Anne's or you're in town or something, or Broxton, or let's just give an example as if it's somewhere you know where you are. You know how to get around the whole thing, right? You go to somewhere you don't really know, you might know parts about it, but if you don't know anything whatsoever, then you're going to struggle. And there isn't really been much moving traffic so far. I'm just walking back the way I came. I'm going to try and find a different place, and I'm going to try and look for more things within the area. I'll screen record what's on the map, what I can see. I'll try and get more centrally somewhere where there's like shops and stuff. So I'll put my map on the screen now. So this is exactly where I am right now. I'm right near Meadows. I'm in Meadows. That's where I just went, the Queen's Walk Recreation Ground. I'm trying to look for some shops. There's Nottingham Castle. That's what I mean. We're really not far from Nottingham City Centre at all. There is not really much around here at the minute, which is the problem. Because there's Nottingham Forest. There's where Forest plays the games. There's Hooters right there. So the problem is there's not really any shop kind of around me, which is what I was trying to look for, something a bit more central. I mean, there's Castle Marina Retail Park. There's quite a couple places you can end up going, but none of them are in Meadows. It goes like Netherfield and NG4, and this is NG2 what I'm in. If I type in Meadows, and I just go on that, the postcode should be, so let me just put a place right round Meadows. That, for example, that's NG2, which is where we are. We're in Meadows, which is just above NG2. So like I was saying, there's Nottingham Castle Museum and Art Gallery. There's a Dunham right there. There's Castle Marina Retail Park. We've got a B&M store with Garden Centre. You've got a McDonald's, Buzz Bingo, Premier Inn. You can see the rest of it. There's quite a lot when you kind of go around the area. So when it comes to exploring, this is what you want to do. You want to explore when you've got free time and go out and do things. So we are here. The closest thing to us is Queen's Walk, which is that tram stop that I went on. That I was thinking about going to it, but I don't know what it is. So there isn't really much around at the minute, so it's just difficult. You got Eurocell, Starbucks, Pets at Home, got Car Shop, Buzz Bingo. Water's Edge, Burger King, Optical Express, Sherwood Chemicals. I might go Sherwood on Thursday because tomorrow is Wednesday. My plan for tomorrow was to go to West Bridgeford, so maybe Thursday we'll end up doing that. I'm just crossing the road, so I won't be a minute. But yeah, Sherwood might be what we do on Thursday. So tomorrow is West Bridgeford. Friday, I need to figure out what we're doing for Friday. There's Tenpin Bowling, the showcase, the Meadows. I mean, that might not be right near us, but there's some things still near us. So let's say we go to Castle Marina, for example. That's a 15-minute walk to get to the Castle Marina retail park, which you have the range, you've got everything there. Now, as we get a bit closer to Castle Marina Retail Park, I might end up seeing... I've been to Castle Marina loads of times, I've been to the retail park loads of times, and that's one of the known locations around this area. I think that I just stopped to go out of Meadows, which is like, I think it goes into NG2. There's your Victoria Centre, right there, that's the Victoria Centre. So we've only gone from there. We've gone from there, we've gone from there all the way to there. So it's only not very far. We've got HMRC, the tax office is literally just up there. This is right near me, where I am. You've got a Tesco Express, you've got a Greggs, you've got Nottingham Bournemouth Coach Station. You've got B People, so you've got a petrol station. You've got Pets at Home, so you've got a lot of shops around like the south and west part, not at the top or the bottom of where I am. There's all these shops here. I'll start recording again where I am, and I'll bring the map up again if I need to. So as I just shown you the map, that's kind of where I am. I haven't really moved much. There's a sign just in front of me that says the A60 will take you to the city centre and Loughborough and Mansfield. I want to go to Mansfield because that's just outside of Nottingham, and I don't really want to go outside of it. See, there's not many NCTX buses around there. A lot of them going to Rainbow One, and they aren't NCTX. I will show you where I am now. It looks just a little bit like the city centre, but it isn't. So this is a bit of more of where I am. You've got Woodington bus, which is 11, I think. You don't, like I said, you don't really have much around there. You've got that. You haven't, like I said, you haven't really got anything kind of around you to take shots of scenery wise. There isn't much. That is Unity Square, so that's a university campus, I think. I'm going to assume, by the looks of it, it's like a university campus. We are just kind of walking around, seeing what's around. There is not much here. There's Nottingham Station, so you've got a railway station. That was a stop before Meadows, before where I got off. So that's where the tram takes you on the other side of it. There's Nottingham, yeah, there's Nottingham Station for the bus. It's quite highly populated in Meadows. You get a lot of crime rates around here, but you get crime rates anyway. So when you come to look in different areas, it's kind of, you know, what you get. It's just, you've got whatever you've got really. If you look down there, there's part of town all the way down there. It's just a different area as such. It's not all the same thing. But it's quite highly populated around there. There's quite a lot of cars and there's a lot of stuff here. Just go past the railway station. This is me, like I said, a bit like a tour. We're back. We're still taking a walk down wherever we're walking to. Just gone past the navy blue bus, not going to take transport, that's number 4. That takes us to the University Park campus. I think that might have just where I've just been. Just got a written that say Bridgeford bus at West Bridgeford. I'm not getting a bus tomorrow, I'm getting a tram. Like I normally do. It's Carrington Street. Let's take a walk down here. So I'm just taking a walk down here and seeing what's down here. Meadows, well, I think that'd be the first time I've come to Meadows. There's a nice little lake down here. If I can access more towards it when we get down there, I will try and show you. It's a nice little walk. It's a bit smelly down here, but we can manage that. We'll probably end up getting some shots of the water, as you can eventually get down to the side of it, as you can see here. Well, you can't really see much, but just keep walking around the side. Then you get the option to walk around, which this is Trent Bridge. So this is the centre of activity. This is the main part that says it on Google. This is the main part of Meadows. This is the main part you'll go to. What I can see from it, it kind of looks like, I think it's a canal by the looks of it. I'll show you what I can see in front of me. As far as you can see, there is Nottingham and Beeston Canal. That's the British waterway. They've only got a couple down here at the minute. So my main plan is to head back up, start walking back to where we came from. So, like I originally stated, there is not really much that you will find around Meadows. You've got to kind of know a bit more about it to kind of get around and get a normal day to day. I mean, it's the same with anyone. If you've never been somewhere, you explore and you get used to your surroundings. You've got Wex, which is not, I think it's a website creation website. Oh! Does anyone hear about the massive crash that happened with AWS yesterday, with all the websites that kind of went down? It was crazy. Near enough every website went down on AWS, because obviously that's the cloud server. I'll put more on screen now, what it's about, what the cloud server is, and no one kind of knows how it happened, but it just happened. We start walking back to, I'm gonna imagine we start walking back to the tram stop. I think we went right for the tram stop. If we're wrong, then we'll just take maps as normal. A lot of buses that'll take you into the city centre. Then you get Clifton campus, which is a Nottingham City bus. That's number 4. You got a zebra crossing down here. Most people are going to cross and get about down here. I haven't been down this bit before. This is the new part. A lot of people are buying stuff from the Tesco Express and bringing it obviously back into university, so that's what a lot of people are doing now. Some people probably just having a break, getting the food and then going back to uni. Walking down here, I've not been down here yet. There isn't really much, like I said, around. It's kind of boring, if I'm being honest. I mean, I think most people come to live here. I mean, not many people really go and explore. There's the NET, so there's actually the tram centre up there. Tram centre up there. I will see you back when I end up back at the tram stop, and we'll go from the tram stop. So like I said before, because I'm not known to the area, I'm on the maps again to get back to the tram stop where we originally got off. It looks like it's going to rain, hopefully it don't. So this is what we're doing. We're going back to the original tram stop that I got off, and then we're just going to try and walk somewhere else. I mean, one of the central shops we've kind of just been around, because this is a bit like the Nottingham City Centre, it's just a bit like the area. So we've got to take the next left. Sorry, mixing left and right, so we've got to take the next right, sorry.
Turn right on Carrington Street, then in 50 yards, walk over the bridge.
Right.
In 40 yards, walk over the bridge. Walk over the bridge, then in 120 yards, turn right on Canal Street.
So there's the Meadows and Riverside Retail Park bus. That's bus 48.
In 70 yards, turn right on Canal Street.
More down here, you've got Greg's, couple more. Just got to keep walking down. Get around.
Turn right on Canal Street, then in 140 yards, turn left on Middle Hill.
So it's just a case of keep walking. I don't really fancy this area. I mean, not everyone's kind of like that. I mean, some people are.
In 120 yards, turn left on Middle Hill.
I mean, where I normally get off the bus, so we'll be back into Victoria Centre soon. This is just to get back at police swap kit and get there. So when I normally come back from school, I'm technically going just through Meadows, which Meadows is not far from the NG3, it's just literally one postcode down. It's one area down from St Anne's and yeah, Bakersfield as well, I think. So I've just got to keep walking down just a bit. I will see you when I'm back at the tram stop. Thanks very much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please comment, like and subscribe. This is part 1, there'll be part 2 coming soon. So there'll be 2 videos in one. I'm going to Hyson Green next, so there'll be two stops in one video. I'm just waiting to walk to the tram to get into Hyson Green, and I'll see you when I'm on my second video in one. So as I'm walking out of Asda now, I'm just going around to see what shops there is. We've got a little market of shops, we've got some. We've got DI Blow here, which is the opticians. There's one like that in Borwell. There is not much around here at the minute. We're going to keep taking a walk and just see what we find. We've got the Asda. We've got the petrol station here, that's the petrol station. It's just shops after shops, it's a couple of shops out there. We're on Peters, I think we're on Peters Street, I think. I'll put it on the map now. Right, so this is where we are. Right near Hyson Green. This is what's around us. There's the forest where it goes past on the tram. See, there is not much around us currently. This is kind of all it is. This is kind of all you have. You just have the normal shops kind of around it. I'm near town again. It's Alphaton, so that's near town. Not far from it. It does look like it's going to rain, so I'll probably start heading back soon. Unfortunately, I do really apologise if part 2 of this video is quite short. It's just it rains quite a lot now in October, and I don't really want to get drenched, if that makes sense. So I'm trying my hardest not to have to go back, but there might have to be a certain circumstance at a time where I have to go back. Hopefully that isn't it. I'm just walking down here. We've got Baseford right there, Sherwood right there, which is like I said what we're doing on Thursday. You got Borwell there, Borwell might be on Friday. You got Phoenix Park, you got Broxton, which I wouldn't go there again. I'm not going back to that place. You got Nottingham, you got Ilkeston, Stapleford. Stapleford might be for Saturday. I'll write all these areas down as to where I'm going to go, so then I can kind of keep track of where I'm going. So I'm just up here. And I will see you in a minute. So Asda is just down here where I've walked past. I went that way. I'm going this way now. So there's not really much around here at the minute. We've got quite a couple of shops, but they're all like tatty shops, and they're not really much. It's just currently starting to rain. The rain isn't too bad though, so it could be okay for a bit. Got a police car, police van flying down the road. Something's kicked off and we're not even in Victoria Centre. How mad is that? So we've just gone past Peter's convenience store, which is a Premier. AJ's, if you want to call it that, if you're known for that. Look at all the cars parked in Asda. It's a very busy day for a... So as I just shown you the map, that's kind of where I am. I haven't really moved much. There's a sign just in front of me that says the A60 will take you to the city centre and Loughborough and Mansfield. I want to go to Mansfield because that's just outside of Nottingham and I don't really want to go outside of it. See, there's not many NCTX buses around here. A lot of them are going to Rainbow 1 and they are NCTX. I will show you where I am now. It looks just a little bit like the city centre, but it isn't.